Hello and welcome to my Elite Dangerous, the day-to-day grind, prime time grind all the time. Yes, it is. You see we're at 10.89. This will be our last cargo run, complete run. We're going to hit all three stations and we're going to load up at Sothis Mining, and we should be able to load all our remaining cargo missions and deliver them in order: Brunel, New Dawn, and then Babbage. After that, the next video will be asteroid mining, metallic rings, preparing for Celine Jean, of unlocking her. I'd rather unlock her when I get the fleet carrier, when we make our engineering rounds, but I want to go ahead and make sure I've got enough mining for 500 tons of mining, asteroid mining, that she requires. And then after we get the fleet carrier for good, then we're going to mine up to, I think it's 50 tons of paynite, store it on the fleet carrier, then take the fleet carrier, make the rounds to all the engineers, deliver the paynite to Celine Jean, upgrade all of our hulls on every ship. We want to maximize the engineer mods in June. So, but I'm behind on the asteroid mining. I need 500 tons. I need to check with the N codex to see if it shows me how many tons that we have. It said something like 145,000 items we have mined, but it doesn't say anything about tonnage, I don't think. So I'm going to look at that again. But we're going to head over to Sothis Mining, pick up the rest of our cargo, and then do up to a couple of days of asteroid mining. We might even take the cutter to try to do some asteroid mining. I'll have to be careful, but we might even do that. So let's get going to Sothis Mining. Sis left. You see we only have 3 partials left on cargo, so we're going to deliver those all in one load to all 3 locations. So we'll just make the stops, but then we'll be done with cargo missions for a few days, and we'll do asteroid mining, and then maybe come back, do some cargo runs, then do some, maybe go back out to Dab's Hope and James and Crash Site, something like that. But Monday, May the 11th, we're going to get to use the fleet carrier again, so we're looking forward to that. And I do get the message.
Detach confirmed. Regulate speed until outside the exclusion zone.
When our views fall off a little bit, it's time to do an excursion. See, I let the majority of our viewers decide kind of what we do. And we did planetary exploration the last excursion, so we'll do asteroid mining. So be sure to look down to the lower right hand corner and select that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Help me out with YouTube.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
And it doesn't cost you anything, and you get notified when I create more videos. And underneath the video in the description you'll find ways to donate. Please consider donating. Yeah, our finances are taking an absolute beating right now. And on the YouTube side, we could certainly use some help there. Sys left. So let's get to Sothis mining so we can pick up the last of the cargo missions. Deliver all of those and then prepare to do some asteroid mining. And possibly do everything we need to do to meet with Celine Jean in June. Like I said previously, the Beta 2 will start May the 11th at 11 a.m. UTC, 6 a.m. Central US. So be sure to watch that new playlist. My fleet carrier, my second look, Beta 1 or Beta 2. See, there's already a my fleet carriers, my first look, Beta 1. So this will be a separate playlist for Beta 2. So make sure you check it out. Look underneath the video to the left, you'll see my YouTube channel, GFM_RDG, where there's over 630 videos just waiting for you to watch, and all since January. So in 4 months, 630 videos. It's all newer content. So there's plenty of videos to watch and all kinds of subjects, because I take you along with me. So everything I do when I do the excursions and bounty hunting and material gathering and asteroid mining and collecting blueprints like the Guardian FSD booster blueprint, material traders, Dav's Hope and Jameson crash site. So there's a lot of good places to go. Just search my YouTube channel. Destroyed Anaconda, you probably want to watch that. It's where the station, as we're leaving in Q, they just open fire on this Anaconda and blow him into pieces. So you should check that out. Sys left.
Docking request granted.
Now the upkeep on the fleet carrier is going to be 85.5% less in Beta 2 than it was in Beta 1. The services will cost 35 to 45% less than they did in Beta 1. So 4 into Beta 2 will be less. Tritium will go over twice as far on the same amount of tritium. And so it's better fuel efficiency.
Landing gear deployed.
We'll have universal cartographics on the fleet carrier in Beta 2. And I will be doing Beta 2 just like I did Beta 1. So check out my Beta 1 videos for fleet carriers.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
So we're going to pick up all cargo this time. No matter where it goes, we're picking it up. Should be able to load all of it. Okay. Sys left. We have all cargo. So we're going to go to Brunel first, then New Dawn, and then Babbage, because Babbage is where our ships are. So I'm going to pick up probably the cutter for mining. Don't know if we'll hit the 10.9, but we'll be close enough. And then we'll work on 11 after we finish asteroid mining.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Frame shift drive charging.
Now when our views slow down, I know it's time to do something else. And asteroid mining gets selected this time.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
For our excursion. So please look to the bottom right of the video and see the subscribe button. Please press that. Doesn't cost you anything. You get notified when I create more videos. And I need subscriptions for YouTube, so eventually I get support from YouTube. And please consider donating, and please watch more of our 630 videos since January. And the new era content, which was space legs, landing on planetary bases, and are having personal planetary bases and landing on planets with atmospheres, that has been delayed and pushed into 2021 from December. December is when it's supposed to come out, but it got delayed. Sometime, they say, in the beginning of 2021, but it could be delayed again. Pretty common. The fleet carriers were delayed from November 2019 to April 2020, so we're used to them delaying. Yeah, this load gets 3 times the interdictions because I have to load a little bit at each station to complete it. And they're already viral, so. So it just makes them more viral. Sys left. Sys view. Sys left.
Federation welcomes you. Follow station protocols and enjoy your visit, Commander. Docking assist is now in progress.
But we have to prepare for the engineering visits with the fleet carrier in June. So we're going to have to do some of this asteroid mining, and we're going to have to do more Dav's Hope and Jameson Crash Site 2 between now and June. And we have to do more cargo missions to get up to 18 billion. So after we spend about 8 billion on the fleet carrier, we'll still have about 10. We'd like to still have 10 billion.
Landing gear deployed.
We can pick up some missions going to New Dawn and Babbage from here, because that's where we're going. Well, I don't want to go over.
Touchdown. Ship is locked down.
I don't want to have to come back, so make sure we stay under our max 280 load. But this will take 68 off. And we're within 1.11 of hitting the 10.9. Sysrite. And we should have 1 to New Dawn and 1 to Babbage. We're not going back to Sothis. It's only Ceos. Sysrite. And we have 203 spaces available that we could carry cargo to New Dawn. Which is our next stop. Sothis. We're not going to Sothis.
Critical message.
We're not going to Sothis, so we can't pick up any of those. We are only going to Ceos. Okay. Sys up. Now we're going to New Dawn to unload some more before we get to Babbage. And then I prepare for asteroid mining, then I'll bring you back in for a video.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship released. Clear for departure.
To engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Try to get away from the gravitational pull, and then we'll slow down. Yeah, they're always telling me don't run. Why should I? And I can only count about a handful of times that I've even been knocked out of Super Cruise in the last 10 months. So they're not very successful. And when you do get knocked out of Super Cruise, maximize your speed, boost as often as you can, and use the heat sinks you see in blue over there to cool your ship down enough to be able to get back into Super Cruise. You can move side to side, up and down, so they're not able to shoot or hit you with their thermal weapons. 2. But you can usually outrun them you have a decent speed ship and use boost. And have good enough shields that you can withstand their attack until you can get away. Usually they can only take out about one ring of my shields out of the 3. So we do pretty good. That's why Celine Jean is not a desperate need, because that's only to reinforce the hull. Sis left. Yeah, this video will end at Babbage. Where we'll start up a new video on asteroid mining. I just need to find a system that's uninhabited, that has metallic pristine rings. And I believe I have found one, but I just need to make sure. And I'm going to try to take the cutter. If everything works as planned. Doesn't mean I'll always use it, but we do have a mining version of our cutter. So I would like to be able to use it. I just have to be more careful because it's much bigger than the Python. So I can actually run into stuff easier, like asteroids. Sis left.
Romeo Golf India. Station services are on standby for your arrival, Commander. Good to have you. Access granted. Please land on pad 1-1. Acknowledged, Commander. Clear for assisted docking.
We'll unload more of our cargo, see if there's any missions going to Babbage. Where Babbage will be our final destination.
Landing gear deployed.
Solid contact. Power down your engines. Good to have you, Commander.
Should only have 2 missions here. And we hit the 7.9, so that was good. Got one more mission to drop off here. In the magic of video, I'm going to take a small break and come back and finish this video, and it'll just seem to be a second for you. So I'll be right back.
outside the exclusion zone.
Romeo, Golf, India. Federal Flight Control would like to welcome you to this facility.
Sys left.
Authorization cleared. Land on pad 2.
Sys up.
Automated docking confirmed.
Well, again, thank you for coming along, and please press that subscribe button at the lower right hand corner of the screen. That'll help me with YouTube. It doesn't cost you anything, and you're informed when I create more videos. And underneath the video you'll find ways to donate. Please consider donating. And underneath the video to the left, you'll see my YouTube channel page.
Landing sequence completed. Power down systems.
Our YouTube channel at GFM_RDG. Find more than 630 more videos. Is this right? Is this left? Okay, we've delivered all the missions. So, until the next video where we do asteroid mining, thank you for watching.